What's up, man? Yeah?
Yes, sir. What's up? We doing all right here, man. We get all cut up.
What you getting today, man? Usual?
Yeah, get a ball fade.
All right. Been working hard or hardly working?
Always working hard.
Always working hard.
Yeah.
Ever since I known you, always working hard.
Always working hard. How you going with you?
Man, make it. Hey, everything good, man. Hey. But, yeah, what I'm gonna do today is, on this tutorial video here, as you can see, he wants a ball fade. So I'm gonna give him a ball fade. I talk a lot about speed, 10 to 15 minute haircuts. Again, I try to keep everything natural unless he wants hair fibers. And we're gonna go from there. But so here's what I want y'all to do at the house. I want some crowd participation. You ready? I want you to get your stopwatch and I want you to put it on. And I'm gonna show you how I cut hair. And when my back's against the wall and I'm in here grinding, and I'm gonna talk to you through the steps as I go. So hey, as they say, keep up, because I'm kind of fast. Ready? Set, start. Now I don't have no stopwatch. I don't even know what it is. It might come up to 10 minutes, might come past 10 minutes, but I won't think it will. Yeah. Keep the cameras rolling because I'm kind of fast. What you say that?
So what's why you start at the top? Why you don't start from the side? Barber.
Well, it's all up to me and how I feel, and I want to get your hair cut down first because sometimes it works to my advantage to cut your hair down first, and that's where I can just go straight into the balling effect of it, and I won't have to worry about coming back and trimming that down. See, now I'm off to putting the fade on the side. My first line, no guard, and it's not a ball. I'm using my clippers that I use on the top. I told you guys about getting the most out of one clipper and one guard without switching things up. Now I'm finna show you. Here's what I do. I go and I put my first line all the way around his head. I need to check on my trades. That's my trades running. I closed it out, but it's still over there making noises on my phone. All right, so we got our first line in there. First line in there, right? Here's what we'll do. We'll see what time it is now. All right. Second line goes in. Open it up, going right over top of it. Right? Now he got a good head of hair to cut. I ain't gonna lie, he takes a good ball fade. He's one of my favorite to cut. But don't tell him that though. He might call me for a haircut every day. Now I put that second line in, I'm going back down here taking out the first line. Alright? So we get this here part faded in. Have I ever told you that before though, man?
It was good.
You wanted the best head of hair to put a ball fade in, man?
You trying to have some bad hair.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm probably honest the first time. I've probably been more honest back then. You ain't no good, man. You try to set me up, make me look bad on my own show, bro. All right, second line is in over here, and I'm gonna try to keep spinning where y'all can see that. Now, see, I'm going right through here, and I'm taking out my first line. Pull that skin up, make it tight so that hair can pop up, and you can chop it off, stand them up just to knock them down. That's all you gotta do. All right, that's out. Now, I'm gonna put my guard on and see what this do. Going against it. Right up in there. Turn them on the side for you. Now, I have my guard closed in that area. Now I'm opening it up. Going against the grain. And you see how I'm going against the grain on the top. And I'm going to leave it disturbed. I'm not going to comb it out. Not even use the comb yet. Guess what? Close it back down. Flip the clipper over. And going with the grain. And because the hair was disturbed, going that way, when I'm going with the grain, all of a sudden it's now going against the grain because I had the hair push back that way. So it cuts it down and makes it even up through there. Nice, nice. It falls in line nice and pretty. That's what we want. Now I'm going to go down here and take the second line out. So I open my clipper up, take my guard off. Keep in mind, one guard, one clipper. I haven't reached back and grabbed another guard, haven't reached back and grabbed another clipper. And guess what? His fade on one side of his head is pretty much done. Go up in there, hit that right there. Come through there, and guess what? I'm doing the same thing. Notice hair still disturbed. Now I'm going to close the clipper up about halfway. And I'm going to come right back down on top of that faded area. Now I'm going to open my clipper back up. And I'm going to come back down top, chop that down. Okay? Of course, I'm going to put this line in over here. And again, I work from middle to the outside. Remember, I spoke about keeping accuracy on the line, not taking it too far back. You want to pick a spot and go straight in. Like I say, I go from middle to outside and I roll my clippers. That's all I do. Put it on there and roll it. Roll it just like that. Through here, come here. I always just take the same line in my hand and clean them up through here. It's up to you. You can use whatever you want to use to clean them up. But you see how that ball fade has fell into place on its own? See that? And then I leave this. I leave this back here. Why? Because this is heavy hair, and you don't want to keep using your liners on that. It'll eventually weaken your liners. So here's what I'm doing. Go right straight to the other side, right? And keep in mind, people, I'm talking to y'all while doing this tutorial. I'm talking to y'all, and you're gonna see this haircut is still gonna come out to about 10 minutes. This is how you get your money. Because if he don't pay me what I'm looking for, I'm gonna strong arm him and take his wallet anyway and help make my $100 an hour. But this is how you make $100 an hour. This is what I was trying to tell you about right here. Just go up in there, just, don't do much, just keep working it, working it, working it. Flip it over, kept it disturbed, flip it over. Now I'm going into that fade. Come right up into there. All right, now we got that bottom line out and that, but now I'm gonna fade through here. So I'm gonna test it first with my guard, see what I'm working with. Got what I can out of it. Open it up right through here because I was hearing a little bit more. So I'm cutting that out, right? And I'm gonna take my guard off, I'm gonna come down with it, see how much I can get out the hair like this. Close it up just a little bit from about the bottom of it. See what I can get out of it. Nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna take the corner of my clippers, go right up in there, and just tease that up out of there. This is how you fade longer hair into very short hair. You don't want to put no more lines in this hair, so you want to just go in there and tease it. Tease it right up out of there. You're gonna do that all the way around the head. And the back, you already faded. Go back up through here, check it out. You really don't want to know what you're working with until you put a line on their head, and that's what I do. I come back and put a line on, then I recheck my fade again and see where I'm at. And again, I start from the middle, going from right to left while rolling my clippers left to right. You see how I'm moving this way, but I'm coming this way and rolling my clippers left to right. Pull that skin up some, get it up, pull that hair up over his ears so you can get up in there. Alright, now that I got that out the way, you see how smooth and blended that is right there? Come back with my ballers because I don't want to tear my liners up because they're not made for that. This is much more powerful clipper, so it's designed to cut through this big hair. And then you come back over with your T-lines. And see, being that I put my line in first with my cutting clippers, I don't have to go in there and fade this heavy line out because it cuts much lower. And if you start with this first, your first original line is gonna be in there heavy. And you're gonna have to fight to get that out of there. By cutting with your clippers first, the line won't go in so heavy. And remember what I told y'all in earlier videos? If you cut the hair down first with the guard of any kind, when you come back and try to cut it lower, it won't cut as low. So being that this area was already cut with my clipper, it's not cutting it as low. But as soon as these guards hit the skin down here that has not been cut, it's cutting it bald. So it's helping you automatically fade his hair due to the process that you have already done and put on his hair. Okay, if you follow that. And you know, go back and rewind this video and follow. But here's the deal, people. Now, I'm through with the haircut. I'm just coming back, skinning, cleaning him up from that, what I just did. I'm just going around the bottom too. I don't come all the way back up into that fade. That's done. You don't want to put another line in there, so you just go around there and clean his neck, clean his back. Do that. Alright, so I'm going to check his fade in the mirror. I'm looking at it in the mirror. I'll see if I got to touch up anything and see if there's anything left for me to do. I can go through there and hit some of that right there if need be. Take some of that out. Do there. You can do that. Like I said, after you put that line on him, then you see what you're really working with. Come to this side, look at the mirror, see if there's anything that needs to be taken out. Yes, a little line through here I can take up out of there. See, the fade is done. You just putting that icing on the cake right now by doing all this type of stuff. All right, take the same clipper, knock the wild ends off. All right, now when you take him, you turn him around in the mirror. That's the finished product of a bald fade in about 10 minutes. And even if it goes 12 minutes or 15 minutes or 8 minutes, doesn't matter. You have 60 minutes in an hour, okay? And your goal is 3 to 4 heads in an hour. How many heads you think you can get in there? That's the goal. And you want to make something comfortable goal for yourself. You don't want to be up there doing, rushing. Don't make nothing, because I wasn't always cutting hair this fast. It took a little while. You have to have complete confidence in yourself, man. That's just the truth, That's what it all boils down to, the confidence. So I'm just hitting with this razor. Like I said, man, you just pull that skin down with this thumb. You're using your thumb, you pushing that razor up, or you putting the thumb putting the razor on your thumb and just pushing up with the razor. So whichever one is comfortable for you, you pull the skin down and go in there in it. Like I say, when you're using your thumb and pulling that skin like that, you're doing this and you're using this part of your thumb to push the blade back like that. And you're literally sucking the skin underneath the blade and creating a straight line. So, turn him back around the mirror, check him out, and voila, hit the slow-mo. We're gonna show a before and after shot. Never mind his face though. So So if you see the hair.
He a comedian too, man.
Yeah, I'm a part-time comedian.
Well, I appreciate you. You needed a haircut.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Listen, man. Listen to me. Without your barber, you can't get married. Without your barber, you don't go to church, you don't go to school functions, you don't go to food and dinner outings, you don't take a beautiful lady out on a date. If you don't get your hair cut, that $300 outfit you wearing don't look like nothing without a great haircut. So come see people like me. People that's gonna beautify you and make you feel good about yourself. And after all, stick with me, cause I'm kind of fast. Now you're looking at a 10-minute haircut right there. How you like it now? You want this mirror? Do you need this mirror?
I don't need it, sir.
So I'm gonna throw it away. Watch this. I'm gonna throw the mirror away. We don't need a mirror around here, baby. You understand? We don't need one. And another satisfied customer, you heard me?
Appreciate it, E.
All right.
Thank you, sir.